22. They're on schedule. So he can do either. What?
You get your attorney.
If you're not gonna, if you're gonna hire an attorney, you just let him know.
This girl's coming home
If
from
you can't
drugs
afford to
right
hire an
here.
attorney, he'll
One right in front of
give you
us.
some situation.
She's shaking that. This one right here.
Any other questions? Okay, it's best to
Well, that
remain.
one's shaking too, the older woman, but this young girl here.
I'm gonna call him. You know, okay, that's fine. When he comes out to read rights, so he's gonna be.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Ma'am, whenever the judge comes out to read the right, yes, do that.
Hey, it's Deputy Lyron, please see, ready whenever you are. We've got a Burmese interpreter as well, so. All right, thanks, son. Bye-bye.
What's our guy's name? Palacios.
All right, any other questions before we get going? Good?
Edin Palacios. Let's do him first now.
Supposed to start at 1.
Start at 1. Biggest head, fellas.
He's blocking the guy we need.
Can't even see the big shirt on.
No.
We're looking for the
Shirt over here.
Yeah, you probably can't see it from there. He's wearing the blue hospital top.
Just kind of right in front. This would have been one time you could have got a good profile on only the regular.
Yeah. has another jersey that says Punisher on the back.
Like when he sees people arrested, like wearing his jersey, you know, because I saw that happen on about like the next day or so.
Thank you. If we can get Mr. Kayet to stand where I can see the interpreter so I'll know when they're done. Thank you. My name is Joe Licata. I'm the hearing officer assigned to your case. You're here because you've been accused of committing a crime against the laws of the state of Texas. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to have an attorney present during any interview with peace officers or attorneys representing the state. The right to terminate that interview at any time. You're not required to make any statement, but any statement that you make can be used against you. You have the right to request an examining trial if you have been accused of a felony offense and that case has not yet been indicted. The right to request the assistance of a lawyer if you cannot afford to hire one. First, you will have to tell me that you're requesting the assistance of a lawyer.
I thought she was, but
I didn't think she was. I think that's why.
I'll pass that request on to the judge in the court where your case is pending.
that sounds good. You know, he looks kind of Asian, kind of Hispanic.
I think that's why they let him go first.
When you get to court, you'll need to make a written request for a lawyer. You'll need to include sworn information as to your assets, income, and expenses. Based on that information, the judge will decide if you can afford to hire your own lawyer. If the judge determines that you're financially unable to hire a lawyer, one will be provided to you and you'll be able to speak to them at that court setting. The procedure is that I'll call your name, you come stand in the red box. I will tell you what you're charged with. The prosecutor will then read the information made the basis of the charges against you.
en la venta de básicos o arrestos.
I'll determine if probable cause exists for your arrest.
Puedo determinar si hay casos probables para su arresto.
Has there ever been a time that probably?
Your bonds will be reviewed and a bond will be set.
Very rarely.
O revisar sus fianzas y fijarse.
All right, Mr. Kidd, if you'll have a seat, be with you in a moment. Edin Palacios. You gonna help me out, Lou?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Palacios, you're charged with evading arrest or detention causing serious bodily injury,
Está acusado de evadir el arresto causando daño corporal serio.
and felony murder.
Está acusado de un delito mayor de homicidio.
Your cases are pending before Judge Jan Crocker in the 184th District Court.
Va a ir a ver a la jueza Edin Palacios en la Corte 184.
Officer observed suspect make a U-turn while driving over a curb.
El oficial vio que se puso a una vuelta a la U y se brincó a la banqueta.
Caught up to the vehicle and clocked it on radar doing 46 and a 35.
Esto iba a 46 millas por hora en una zona de 35.
Activated lights and sirens to pull over the car.
Puso las luces y sirenas para su carro.
Once the vehicle stopped, the officer approached on foot,
Cuando paró el carro, el oficial se acercó a pie.
at which point the car sped away, running the red lights, nearly striking a vehicle.
A ese punto se fue y pasó las luces rojas y a mente le pegaba un carro.
Officer followed the car where it ran several more red lights.
El oficial siguió su carro cuando usted se pasó varias luces rojas.
Noticed that the car was traveling at a high rate of speed
Iba de alta velocidad.
before it finally struck another car while running a red light.
Cuando por fin, cuando usted se pasó otra luz roja, le pegó a otro vehículo.
Officer observed the defendant trying to get out of the truck.
Vieron que usted estaba tratando de sacar una salida de su troca.
A record driver had to assist the officer because this defendant was struggling.
Un manejador de una grúa tuvo que darle asistencia al oficial porque usted estaba tratando de evadir.
Officer noticed the defendant have a bloody nose, red bloodshot eyes, and the odor of alcohol.
Notaron que tenía en los ojos rojos, ya estaba sangrando de la nariz y tenía olor de alcohol.
The car that he had struck had to be forced open by the fire department.
El carro al que usted pegó, tuvieron que abrirlo por los bomberos, tuvieron que venir a abrir el carro.
Front passenger was declared deceased at the scene.
La pasajera fue declarada difunta en la escena.
The driver received a fractured rib, fractured pelvis, and a grade 2 liver laceration.
El manejador tenía una herida en el pelvis, tenía rota en las costillas y también tenía otra herida muy seria.
Suspect admitted to drinking 1 Miller Lite and stated he didn't stop because he was scared.
Dijo que usted había tomado una Miller Lite y que no paró porque tenía miedo.
Officers got a grand jury subpoena for the suspect's hospital blood vials.
Los oficiales fueron al gran jurado a pedir una orden de aprehensión de la sangre que usted, los de sangre que tomaron usted.
And learned that his blood alcohol was 0.188.
Y vieron que su declaración de la sangre era 0.188.
2 times. 2.5.
Mr. Palacios, I'm going to find probable cause in each of the cases. It appears that you have a 2013 felony conviction out of the U.S. District Court in Tucson, Arizona for felony illegal entry.
Dicen que en el 2013
He's got a nice one, too.
tuvo un delito mayor de un distrito, una corte del distrito por entrada prohibida.
I'm going to therefore set your bond at no bond in each of these cases.
Por eso no se va a verificar fianza en ninguno de los dos casos.
Are you asking for an attorney to be appointed to help you with this case, or are you going to hire your own?
¿Quiere que la corte le asigne abogado o va a emplear a usted? Court appointed judge.
I'll see that you get appointed to a lawyer. And do you wish to have the Guatemalan consulate notified of your arrest?
¿Quiere que avisen al consulado de Guatemala de su arresto? He said they've already notified him, Judge.
Well, we'll notify them again. You step to your left. All right. Esami Kayet.